When's the last time you experienced a significant shift in your role as a woman, a mom, a wife, or a friend? Because it's about to happen. College move-in day, it's one of those events when everything shifts. Did you know that there's 380,000 students that'll be moving into dorms this fall? And that's in Pennsylvania alone? But of all the kids moving in, yours, my friend, is the only one that's going to create this shift that will knock you sideways. Hi, I'm Jody Silverman. You're listening to Beyond Empty Nest, and I'm a life coach and a recovered fixer for my kids. And because not all of us own stock in Kleenex or want to spend a year in therapy recovering from this shift, I created a resource to help you navigate it with less angst than I did. Be sure to grab it with the link in our show notes. Look, I know you're a natural fixer. It comes with the territory. I'm sharing this episode to offer you some fresh ways to approach the big college move-in day, so it feels more like a moment of excitement and connection rather than one of control or sadness. I'll also share a powerful resource to help you navigate the weeks and the months that follow. I've got your back, Mom. So let's dive in together. We're doing something super special for you during the month of August. Each week in August, you'll have something amazing to listen to support you and to inspire and to motivate you. So be sure and check your email for details coming soon. You don't want to miss out on what's coming your way. And hey, if you're not getting our weekly podcast email, you can still add yourself to the list. The link is in the show notes below. We're going to talk about college move-in day and the number one shift that every mom must make as they get ready to launch their children. And the reason I chose these topics is because August is when most college move-ins happen. And although it's an exciting time, it can also be stressful. And it's definitely full of conflicting emotions for both moms and our children, right? There's excitement from everyone. Everyone's a little nervous, a little anxiety, maybe a lot of anxiety. There's some sadness, bittersweet. It's all mixed together. Between the actual move, them leaving you and you leaving them there, and then navigated what I call momming them from a distance, it's no wonder our emotions are all over the place. And it's my hope that this episode will offer you tools and tips to help you navigate this transition, feeling confident and with a little less stress. And in a moment, I'm going to share with you some of my top tips to help make move-in day less stressful for all. But first, I have a very important message just for the moms out there. I want you to hear me, moms, all of you listening. You have raised your kids to go out, brave new experiences, and meet new people. You get to take a moment and congratulate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, a little attagirl. It's bittersweet. I know this. I've gone through 2 college drop-offs myself. And yes, it's hard because your role of mom is shifting again. And yet it's exactly as it should be, right? As your kids go off to navigate their everyday life on their own, there's a shift that you must make as well so that you can start navigating your new normal. It's the number one shift every mom, really actually every parent, must make if we're going to allow our children, our sons and daughters, to become good decision makers and problem solvers. And this shift is what I call going from fixer to coach. This shift, which I know you've all been slowly moving towards as you've watched your children go from elementary school to middle school to high school, this shift is what will give your children that sense of empowerment and the confidence they need to make decisions and problem solve. And hey, isn't that the goal of raising them? So let me share a little bit more about what I mean. So the fixer in us tells people what to do. The fixer is all about solving the problem for our children. And there was a time that we had to be in full out fixer mode. However, the level of fixing shifts naturally as they grow up. And it's a must shift when they leave home. Now, the coach, what I mean by the coach is like an advisor, right? The coach asks questions to help our children, to help them figure out the best course of action or their best solution. This is empowerment. When we are their coach versus the fixer, we're letting our children know that we believe in them and that we believe that they have the confidence to make their own decisions, to figure out their best solutions. It's how we give them the confidence to believe in themselves. The fixer sounds like this, and I'm raising my hand because I still go into fixer mode. It's just with practice. With practice, we come out of fixer to coach. But here's what the fixer sounds like. When your son or daughter calls you with a problem, this is what you would sound like if you're the fixer. Hey, this is what you should do. Or if I were you, I would fill in the blank. Oh, no. What you need to do is, or this is how I want you to fill in the blank. That's what a fixer sounds like. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Look, it's natural to be a fixer. With practice, though, we can shift more to coach. And this is what a coach sounds like. Remember, the coach is going to ask questions, not jump in to solve the problem. The coach might say something that sounds like this. So, hey, Dan, what outcome are you looking for here? Or Ellie, what role, if any, have you played in this conflict? You might ask as a coach, who else is involved? Who on campus or at work could maybe offer guidance or help you with this problem? Remember, Mom, your end goal is to raise your children to be self-sufficient, independent, thriving adults capable of making decisions. And by making this shift ourselves, we're giving our sons and daughters the best gift. We're giving them that empowerment. We're giving them the confidence. And hey, you know what? We're giving ourselves empowerment and confidence that we laid a solid foundation for our children to stand on. It works both ways. I want you to try it out. We have a couple weeks before college moving day for some of you. And I want you to try it out. The next time your son or daughter comes to you with a problem, or when they call you on the phone with a problem and they ask you what they should do, because they will, because they only know what they know, right? I want you to pause in that moment they ask you or share their problem. I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and ask them a question instead of offering a quick solution or your opinion. And here, I really want to help you with this because this is something I needed a lot of help with. I am a total fixer. If you ask my kids, they'll tell you I still do it. It's a practice. It's a practice. I've put together a fixer coach resource that includes 5 questions every mom must have in a parenting toolbox to help stay in the coach mode. It's in the show notes below. So you're going to grab a copy of that. It's going to help you. With practice, you will find yourself easily sliding into the coach mode versus jumping right into fixer mode. I know you've got this. All right, so let's get back to college moving day. I have spoken to hundreds, if not thousands of moms over the years. I've been a coach for empty nesters. And I've come up with a list of 9 tips that will help make move-in day less stressful for everyone. And you can grab a copy of that full list below in the show notes as well. But I'm going to share 3 with you right now. Number 1, know where you're going. Do you need a parking pass? Is there a specific time to arrive? Leave extra time in case of road closures or detours. You don't want to add any stress by showing up late for you or your son or your daughter. And hey, here's a good tip in the coach mode and empowering your child. Why don't you empower your son or daughter to find this information out for you? Include them in the process of moving day. Let them go online and see what you need to know before the actual moving day arrives. They'll probably be better at finding the information anyway, right? All right, number 2, bring a toolbox, a complete toolbox with a hanger, a flathead, and a Phillips head screwdriver, different size screwdrivers, complete with Scotch tape, masking tape, scissors. And don't forget to get those Command brand wall hanging hooks. They go on the wall, but when you take them down, they do not ruin the wall. And number 3, make sure you bring water and snacks, plenty of water and snacks. Moving day can be long and strenuous. You want to keep up your fuel and you don't want to get hangry during the day. There are 6 other really important tips that I have on this list. You can grab a copy of that in the show notes below. But I have one other bonus tip for you, Mom. Don't forget to bring the letter for under their pillow before you leave. You know the letter I'm talking about, Mom. That love letter that you wrote the minute they graduated high school. The dear so-and-so, you're going to do great. I'm so proud of you. You've got this. That letter that tells them how much you love them and that we're only a phone call away, but we know you've got this. Call anytime letter. It's the mom love letter. And I would have Dad write a letter too. Why not? Don't forget to leave it under their pillow. This is exactly why I created, and I'm inviting you to join in the Dare On membership community. Jackie understands the power of having a community to lean on.
Hi, I joined Moms Who's There because I was in a big transition and needed help. I had a friend recommend it, and I'm so glad she did. This group has shown me that I'm not alone and that I'm not crazy for feeling the way I do. I jump in when I can, and every time I do, I walk away with support, encouragement, and tools that help me navigate this stage of life. If you're a mom who's close to losing her mind, which we've all been there, this group is a space where we lift each other up and share real life advice and find ways to truly thrive one step at a time.
The Dare On community is your community. You just haven't known about us until now. Click the link in the show notes. I'm waiting inside to welcome you and dare on through this shift with you. Until next week, Dare On.